I'll just see bits. Share. So just to share a link. Oh yeah, I must check if my audio. Let me just check my audio first before I do that. Speak. No, speak. No, speak. Yeah, it's fine. That sound is the feedback, I think. Hello. No, speak. Yeah, it's fine. That sound is the. Yeah, it's fine. I've got to check my audio is not a chipmunk. Yeah, it's part of the setting up of this stream now is to make sure my voice isn't a chipmunk voice. Oh dear. So I stutter and I'm a chipmunk, so I have two things to be aware of. So hang on. So share on a page. Okay. Focus. Share on a page. Okay. Oops. Okay. All good. So hopefully you can hear me okay. Hopefully the sound is okay. So welcome to the channel, the Thursday weekly stream. If you're watching on YouTube after Thursday, then I do the stream live Thursday at 9:30 p.m. UK time, so you can watch live at that time. If you want to ask a question during the stream, then you have to send it written through Skype, or you can call through Skype. But yeah, please just call during the stream time, and you can message anytime, but call during the stream time. And my Skype address is Rebekah Maroon. So that's how you ask questions or speak to me through Skype. So this is a non-duality talk or meeting. And I'm assuming if you're watching this channel, you have an idea about what non-duality is, but maybe not. If you don't know, then I'm assuming you'll be bored within the first 2 minutes. So non-duality. So as humans, we grow up and we are told that there is something to work towards or something to arrive at. There's some big thing in the future to achieve. So we begin to be able to imagine a future, imagine a tomorrow, imagine the next hour. Our brain develops to enable that to happen. We can think and imagine. There's pictures of past, and we are taught that the future holds a promise, that what we are here for as humans is the future. And so it's such a strong idea that humans are in, this idea of time, this idea of past and future. And so we're conditioned into this way of being, of always looking to the mind, to the future, for like life's happening in the mind. And so there's so much investment in that, in the stories of the mind, the projections of the mind, the memories of the mind. So much energy and focus is directed to that movement, to that faculty of thinking. And to live like that, to live identified with that energy of mind, the energy of time, is what you could call suffering. This constant looking to time, this constant living in time, in who we think we are, in what we think the world is, this constant living in that. It's not healthy for the body, it's not healthy for the emotions. It's not healthy. It's not healthy to live like that, live in that dream, or live attached to that dream. You see it in children, they aren't attached to the thinking. The thinking isn't that strong yet, the ideas aren't that strong or that heavy. Yes, there are thoughts and ideas that have developed, but it isn't that strong attachment. There isn't a living through that as much. There's still this openness, there's still this, it's a connection to that. There's still this freedom, this joy, this spaciousness, this presence living that's free and not attached to the mental activity. And then as the human grows and more ideas are learnt, more things, experiences happen and are taken, more experiences are taken on, more things are owned and held on to, the more it clouds over that presence. It doesn't actually do that, it can't do that, but it seems that way, it feels that way. Like you've lost something that is, there's a freedom or a love, there's a happiness and a joy and a peace, but it seems to be covered over with me and my problems and my story and my reality. Whereas animals and kids don't seem to have that. There's just action, there's just activity, there's just being, there's just living without that secondary like software part added on. Like humans are wonderful, how we have this ability to create and imagine, and then with that comes suffering. It can flip into suffering. We're really a peculiar animal, a peculiar magical animal. So what is being spoken about is the illusion of that sense of you being reality. The illusion, or what's being pointed out, is the suffering, is this identification with this illusory person, this sense of a person, this character, this story of you, the attachment to that, the illusion of that being a real person, being who you are. And it's not true, it's a software program. That isn't true. The person isn't the one listening now and sitting here now and This is a dream. A dream. And so non-duality is pointing that out, and it's pointing back to the actual reality, what's actually happening. So we have this story of what's happening, this interpretation of what's happening, this labeling of what's happening, and then we have what's actually happening. And when there's identification, there isn't that ability to see that. The interpretation is merely an interpretation. Thoughts are merely thoughts. That they appear, they seem to appear, and they give information, and they paint a picture which can be useful, but they aren't inherently true. This is true. What is happening, you could say, is true. But even that isn't really true, but compared to the story, compared to the descriptions in language of things, what the thoughts are talking about isn't truth. And so it seems to be waking up, it seems to be coming back to the actual experience, or a dropping of that which is living a lie, living a dream. And then there is the actual experience. And so it's quite a radical message, because humanity is caught up in this dream. This dream of time. This attachment to ideas. This attachment to thoughts and ideas. This attachment to meaning. When all there really is what's happening.
And it doesn't have a meaning, it's just happening. It's just appearing. There's just movement and functioning and activity. We feel we've lost this. We feel we've lost this natural reality. It's just happening. It's not true. Only you who feel you exist in time, feel they've lost something. Person feels they've lost something. And so it's trying to seek what it feels it's lost, and it's seeking in form, seeking in things, seeking in experience, seeking in knowing, seeking in meaning. Believing it will find what it's lost. But what it seemed to have lost, what it believes is lost, is here, is this. It's life happening. And so that dream of a person, that dream of you will never find this, can never be here. You can only exist in dream. You can only exist in time. So it's a real conundrum for that person. It's a real problem for that person. Because what it ultimately longs for is the end of itself. And so the end of itself is what it doesn't want. It wants to exist. It wants to be someone looking, be someone with a problem. And so the answer to its problem is the end of itself. And so this waking up is a waking up beyond that person, beyond that story of a person. A waking up of that which was never lost in the dream of being lost. And here we are. Here we are. Just life happening. Here we are. So you're free to ask questions on Skype or just go active. Ooh, that's weird. Okay. So I have no questions, hence there's no talking. Okay, so thank you for joining this stream. For allowing this expression. It's really beautiful. Really beautiful. Okay. Bye. Bye.